Yeah, we even have a story coming in where the Russian parish say that the Orthodox faithful are holding back the Antichrist. You know what I'm saying? The head of the Russian Orthodox faith was, quoted as saying on Thursday that the church and its faithful were holding back the Antichrist. Well, we know that's where you hiding them at anyway, because when we look at all the attributes of your whole pleasure, pleasure, pleasurized, recreated version of some garbage that you thought of and stole your narratives and stories from Egypt, surely shows a antichristical, christical, or christical garbage. The parish Curl was Curl or whatever his name speaking 6 weeks into Russia's invasion into Ukraine, which has forced over 4 million people to flee. You know, flee or be killed or injured. Thousands and other left the city and turned towns destroyed. While while he was not, quote, specifically referring to Ukraine, Krill or whatever his name is, the Brill, you know what I'm saying, the Brill, comments back, backed, Krill's comment backed the Kremlin line on the war by implying that Russia, you know what I'm saying, that Russia actions there were a force the action there in Ukraine, I guess he's saying, were a forced response to foreign aggression, yeah, foreign satanic aggression. You know what I'm saying? Why did external forces raise up against the Russian land? And that is true. Why did they do that? You know what I'm saying? Why? Because some kind of plan they have in there to mix this up, and then over there in Syria they got the crown ready to crown Assyria ready to crown the beast. You know what I'm saying? Why did the external forces rise up against the Russian lands? Why do they strive to destroy, divide, set brother against brother? I guess Krill was quoted by the Russian RIA news agency as saying, you know what I'm saying? The Kremlin say the invasion is a special operation, you know what I'm saying, to demilitarize and de Nazify Ukraine. Ukraine arguments Ukraine and the West government rejects as a false pretext in the invasion. No, I say it is true. You know what I'm saying? I don't deny that. I believe that's true. You know what I'm saying? Krill, an ally of President Vladimir Putin, has defended Russia and sees the war as a clash with Western liberal culture, he says. Uh, the decadent the decadent in particular in its acceptance of homosexuality. You know what I'm saying? Mm, that stands for itself, as we see. That stand as he angered. That stand has angered some within the Orthodox Church and affiliate churches abroad. referring to the New Testament text, their New Testament, and I don't follow the text. What I'm saying? It's their garbage, in which intensifyingly conflict, what I'm saying, between good and evil. You know what I'm saying? You know, co- uh, cul- culminate, evil culminate in the second coming of Christ. Satan, to me, Krill, said the book of Revelation mentions a certain force that holds back the coming in the world of the Antichrist. Of course, you're right with that one. They're holding it back because y'all full of garbage, and you're right. It's in the world, and y'all are the ones holding it back in many ways. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the one doing this. Some thought it is the church that is holding this back, and that is uh, correct. He was quoted as saying, the church keeps people from losing their bearing in life. No, the church sit there and confuse people's bearing in life. It is the Orthodox faith living and acting in the Orthodox Church. This is the force that holds back the Antichrist. Skrull said it was no uh, considered coincidence that that at all that at this force today, whatever, you know what I'm saying, the sharp arrow of all those who seek, you know, compromise, seek to compromise the church, to divide and tear it from the people, according to the IRA reports of Peter Houston, editing Mark Trevelyan, and Jonathan Otis. Let's get that straight. You know what I mean? So we're looking at a lot of things that are going on when it comes to this, all kind of foolishness we hear. And, even when we look at, we're looking at now South Africa, mother and business owner named uh, Juliet Ryan, you know what I'm saying, is one of the latest former victims of Jeffrey Epstein, you know what I'm saying, to come forward publicly with details about the pedophilia financiers' relationship with the former U.S. President Bill Clinton and 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 Bill Clinton, also husband to 2016 presidential candidate Hillary Clinton. You know what I'm saying, Brian? You know what I'm saying? Is the expiring model and self-proclaimed, you know what I'm saying, silly young 20-year-old girl at the time of her abduction, described being lured into Epstein's world. You know what I'm saying? Firstly, by a pretty young actress in a cocktail bar who called Epstein her billionaire friend, and also false claim he owned lingerie retail Victoria's Secret. She quickly offered to introduce Bryant to him and former President Clinton, who were sitting together in the restaurant across the street. Mhm. We know that was going on anyway. It's a whole bunch of that garbage been going on with all these people. This is what they do. While we busy sitting up there, talking this and talking that, a lot of these people are exactly that, pedophilia in many ways. And that goes for Hillary Clinton as well. She have done some atrocity and pedophilia nonsense. You know what I'm saying? The Epstein is only one place that they did that. They have many secret places where they do these type of things while you sleep. They creep. You know what I'm saying? This is where they come up with a lot of these plans to do these things to us. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to things like COVID-19 and so on, a lot of these people who are in positions of even the medical field and the government are literally sitting up there in these cults and have been there for many years marinating this God.